For the record, has the secretary gone to the reception area? Oops.
Sorry.
Okay, all right. For the record, has the secretary gone to the reception area to invite any members of the public who wish to attend today's meeting to come to this conference room?
Yes, I have.
I call this meeting of the Board of Acquisition and Contract for August 22nd, 2019 to order. Will the secretary please call the roll?
Mr. Jenkins?
Here.
Mr. Boykin?
Here.
Mr. Grundy?
Present.
I note for the record the receipt and filing of the secret review prepared by the planning department for today's meeting and the minutes of last week's meeting. Unless there's any objection, I move the board consider agenda items 1 through 16. Then the floor being open for agenda items by members of the board.
I have none as well.
Unless there's any objection, I move a vote to approve agenda items 1 through 16.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? I understand the budget director wishes to speak.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. The members of the Board of Acquisition and Contract have received a memo from the Commissioner of Environmental Facilities declaring the need for an emergency contract to address the tide gate replacements and regulator improvements in the North Yonkers, Central Yonkers, and South Yonkers sanitary sewer districts. The memo states as follows. The Department of Environmental Facilities, through the North Yonkers, Central Yonkers, and South Yonkers sanitary sewer districts, owns and operates 5 tide gate regulators in the combined sewer area in the city of Yonkers. The tide gates have developed excess leakage, causing excessive river water entering the combined sewer system at high tide. In addition, these tide gates are subject to debris interfering with their operation, requiring county personnel to manually clean the tide gates to allow for their operation. The tide gates are at the following locations: Outfall 8, Lamartine Avenue; Outfall 10, Ashburton Avenue; Outfall 18, Pierce Street; Outfall 22, Main Street; and Outfall 25, Wells Avenue. On February 13th, 2019, the United States Environmental Protection Agency conducted a compliance evaluation inspection which identified deficiencies with the tide gates, and subsequently on March 21st, 2019, issued an administrative compliance order that requires the repair and or replacement of all tide gates no later than December 31st, 2020. Because of the time required to complete this work, failure to immediately undertake this project may result in a violation of EPA regulations, potentially resulting in significant financial penalties. This work will benefit the public as it enables the county to conduct its basic mission of providing proper sanitary sewage collection, thereby promoting public health policies and laws. Time is of the essence in order to achieve compliance with EPA regulations as quickly as possible to minimize or avoid financial penalties. Design of the new tide gates is currently underway. It was determined that due to the amount of river water and debris entering the existing tide gates, total replacement would be required. The existing tide gates were installed in the 1930s. They were previously rehabilitated in the 1990s. In order to facilitate proper operation of the tide gates and to protect the health and safety of the public and its employees, the Department of Environmental Facilities declared an emergency situation. As an emergency, this situation cannot await competitive bidding. The department, following its standard emergency contract protocols, selected the firm of ELQ Industries Incorporated, 567 Fifth Avenue, New Rochelle, New York, 10801, to perform contract EF 1907, tide gate replacement and regulator improvements, North Yonkers, Central Yonkers, and South Yonkers sanitary sewer districts within the city of Yonkers in Westchester County, New York. The emergency work includes replacement of the existing tide gates with new similar-sized tide gates at each of the above locations, as well as access improvements for maintenance and inspection purposes, and to increase safety for personnel performing maintenance and inspection of the above regulators. As the full extent of the work cannot be ascertained until design has progressed further towards completion, the Department of Environmental Facilities will, at a later date, submit a resolution to your honorable board requesting the approval of contract EF 1907.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Budget Director.
You're welcome.
I direct the Secretary of the Board of Acquisition and Contract to include the memo from Commissioner of Environmental Facilities as part of today's minutes for today's meeting. Are there any other matters to be discussed?
I have none.
We could just get a glass of water or...
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All right, the meeting is adjourned.